Bro, I just I just talked into this camera for like 15 minutes straight, and now I gotta do another video. So man, I was flowing too. I had a lot of great ideas, so I'm just had to get back to what I was saying. First of all, we're gonna start off with the injury report. TJ Lang and Ziggy sat out, but they've been getting rest all season. Stafford was back. He's gonna play. He's tough. This is what he does, and I expect him to play better. Injured, like how like I said in the video that y'all obviously not gonna see. Stafford is to me a little bit slight worse version of Aaron Rodgers, and to me with his side out arm throws, kind of makes him better than Aaron Rodgers, or at least equal. Cause can't nobody do the side arm like Stafford. But I remember when Aaron Rodgers was hurt on a hamstring, he carved us up like I had never seen before. I think that was that game last year, the early in the season. And I think that's what Stafford's going to do. Because, like, when he got hurt, I mean, we seen Stafford carve up some stuff. And our receivers were actually doing work. Golden Tate was getting a lot of yards after catch. But, I mean, Stafford was carving them up. And a lot of Panthers fans were like, our defense slowed down. You know, they let them come back. No, y'all defense was off balance. They didn't know what to do. We went no huddle. They was off balance. They didn't know what to do. They couldn't stop us. And this is what I'm saying to Jim Bob Cooter. No huddle all day long. That's all y'all should do. Straight up. And only for big plays like a 4th and 1, 3rd and 1. No huddle. That Peyton Manning is like the best no huddle user of all time. He basically made no huddle what it is today. And I think Stafford's on that level. Like, he can go no huddle and just let him make plays. I don't understand why we keep limiting this guy. Like, it's just very upsetting to me, you know? Let him go. We got a running game now, which is great. It's like, because Abdullah is so great, and he is. I've been trying to tell people, he's the shit, bro. Like, the dude, like, those runs where Abdullah's supposed to get nothing and he gets 5 yards should show every person who doesn't like Abdullah that how many backs in the league, I mean, some of them runs that'd be like -2 yards and then he gets a 5-yard game. Can you name me 5, 7, 8 running backs that could do that like he can? You really can't, being honest. Like, Abdullah is special. But it's like we dependent on him more because he's so good and we trying to take pressure off of Stafford when I feel like the pressure should only be taken off of Stafford when it's time for it. You know? Like, let him. Like, he came out firing on all cylinders, and I'm very upset with how our team treated him. Ebron dropping touchdowns. I'm not about to even get into that because I'm going to get upset and, like, just snap and go on a rant. But back to injuries, man. I digressed a bit. Kenny Galladay and Dwayne Washington were back. They were practicing. I don't know if they were limited or not. I mean, I'm going to update y'all through injury throughout the week, probably. They're back. When them being back is exactly what we need. Dwayne Washington is what we've been missing. Besides that Double Z putting in work on that last game, we've been missing that change of pace power back, like to give Amir Abdullah a break. Usually it would be like Zenner or Riddick. Like, that's not gonna get it done. So I'm hoping Dwayne Washington can come back, and I'm hoping Dwayne Washington can come back and it'll be all good. And Kenny G definitely has to come back. Like, him not being there, Greg Robinson being trash, and missing Taylor Decker. All three of those things on top of the 4th thing, play calling, is why our offense is terrible. I ain't gonna even call it terrible, but compared to last year, terrible. We gotta get better. So also we gotta watch out for Kamara. He's like a faster, taller version of Riddick. He doesn't have Riddick's shiftiness. Like, he can't. I don't think he could break Luke Kuechly out in space. But like, they be like, about Riddick, they say no linebacker in this league can guard him in space. It's a matchup nightmare. Luke Kuechly is easily the best linebacker in the league. I don't want to hear nothing else. Riddick went up against him, broke him. Like, and people like me like, what's up with Riddick? I don't know. See, this is my fault, y'all. This is why I'm getting angry. Why are we not using our skill players, using our advantages to win games? Like, what is going on? That's the first game we really used Riddick. And then we like stopped using Riddick. And I don't want to hear he was getting covered or I don't want to hear none of that, bro. I don't. Straight up. He needs to be involved more. Golden Tate needs to be involved more. Like for Abdullah needs to be involved more. Those top 3 players I just named, those are our best skill players on offense. They need to be involved. And everybody else comes secondary besides Kenny Golladay because he's a beast. And there goes Mobby. In Detroit City Lions talk, they said we shouldn't bring back Golden Tate. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. He's led the league in yards after catch for 3 straight seasons. 3. 1,000 yards, 3 straight seasons. 3. 90 catches, 3 straight seasons. No Lion has ever done that. Why would we get rid of such a valuable talent? Like, this dude at Golden Tate is special. Like, and we need to be using him as a deep threat. And it's not like he can't be a deep threat. He can. We just don't use him that way. The Saints game, the one we played them last year, what do? Put Golden Tate on the outside, and what Golden Tate do? Destroy the Saints. If you're going to look at Seattle's highlights, Golden Tate was a deep threat, and he can catch it. He needs to be on the outside, and TJ Jones needs to go on the slot. It needs to be like sometimes Golladay and Jones should be on the outside, but I think Marvin Jones, look, he's a okay, maybe slightly above average outside target, but I think he could really cook in the slot and put Golden Tate on the outside, have him and TJ Jones in the slot, and then have Golden Tate and Golladay. I know people like, what? But see, what's going to happen is I think Jones is going to really overpower those slot receivers, and people don't know that Golden Tate is actually very fast, which is why he leads in yards after catch, or he's been doing it the past 3 years. He has speed, and he's quick, and he's shifty, and he's hard to tackle. I don't understand why we ever would get rid of him. To me, it's the dumbest shit ever. Like, that would be stupid as fuck. Like, getting rid of Sue, that was dumb. But, just imagine Sue and Ziggy. But also, New Orleans has no turnover, so we got to make sure we create something if we want to win this game. I mean, we could win it without creating a turnover, but we can't turn the ball over. Also, New Orleans has a lot of offensive weapons, so it might be a long day for our corners again. I mean, Darius Slade shut down Michael Thomas before, but this is a new Michael Thomas, so we'll see. But, like, don't be surprised if we give up a lot of points. Our offense is going to have to show up today. Their front 7 is battered and injured, but that don't mean nothing. Our offensive line, Pro Football Focus, they put up, like, the offensive line rankings. Now, I don't know where we were, but I know we were, like, 26 or lower. Like, we were low on the list. Like, I definitely know we were lower than 26. I looked at it like a day or two ago. I can't remember verbatim. I wasn't really paying that much attention to it. But, yeah, our offensive line isn't good. But TJ Lang and Rick Ragnar, out of all the right tackles, he's ranked 11th. TJ Lang is ranked 3rd. Right guard. TJ Lang giving up no sacks. Like, it's TJ Lang. But Greg Robinson, it's like my last video I told you, it's like a domino effect. When one of the, or like bowling, when one of the pins or you dominoes ain't strong enough, they all fall and collapse. Greg Robinson, what he's doing is he's weak. So he's making Glasgow weaker. And then Glasgow is making Swanson weaker. And then Lang is still strong. And Wagner sometimes is still strong. But that's not enough. Because when Robinson is weaker, it just crumbles the whole line. That's why we need Taylor Decker back ASAP. Anything else? Because I probably forgot some stuff. But I do want to say, Cooter, get your shit together. Let Stafford run a no huddle. Let him go. Stop trying to play this safe. I'm just getting sick of it, bro. And let Jim Caldwell call the plays. Motor City Lions Talk made a good point with that. Jim Caldwell was the offensive coordinator on a Super Bowl winning team. Let's not try to look over that. A lot of people like to give Caldwell a lot of slack, and he deserves it, especially for that game management crap that he does. But he's a good play caller, and I really want to see him call some plays because Cooter, I think Cooter, he kind of like put Stafford in focus and took away some of his gunslinger abilities. But other than that, he didn't help Stafford. Stafford developed that touch with that quarterback's coach. And I feel like Caldwell, he might bring out something new in Stafford. But I just feel like Caldwell's just I'm going to let Cooter do it. I'm not going to do anything. And that's why we have a lot of problems. But, I definitely think we win in this game. It could be a very high scoring game. Like very, but I think we win in this game in the end. We might have our best game of the season against them just like last year. Like we might utterly dominate them again in their house. I'm not underestimating them. I know they got a great offense. They could torch us, but we're not losing this game. Like I said, Lions about to come in there angry and just straight up focused because like we got something to prove. We got something to prove straight up. And we gonna come in there and we gonna handle our business. Like straight up. We gonna handle our business. Defense is gonna dominate. Haloti Ngata is a big loss. Not as big as people think. I think our run defense will still be very good. Straight up. That's all I gotta say about that. I mean, he was supposed to be our best run stopper. Maybe he is, but we got Jared Davis. He's a run stopper. And with Jared Davis back, Whitehead is now a run stopper. So, I mean, we held Carolina like 35 yards. We held them like 30 yards. We're currently third in the league at run defense. Now, that definitely could be because of Ngata. But Ngata wasn't always in on every play now. Let's not act like that. We got a rotation. I think our run defense as a whole is good. So, I think that's about it. I would love to see Caldwell calling plays, even though I know y'all DVE members hate Caldwell. But he did coach a Super Bowl winning offense, man. That's all I'm saying. And like he can't be any worse than Cooter. He needs to get somebody to do time management for him. Because that's really Caldwell only issue, is time management. Other than that, I mean, he has a team focus. He has us in the right spot. Terrell Austin always dominates Sean Payton when it comes to coaching. Like Terrell Austin got destroyed last week. So, and that's the only thing Jim Bob Cooter is good for is coaching against Mike Zimmer because he always outcoaches Mike Zimmer. So as long as we have Cooter, we gonna sweep Minnesota every year, whether they got Bradford or Keenum. Dalvin Cook was very good. Sad to see him go, but it's like that sometimes. I mean, we just lost Ngata. I think this team is going to bounce back in a big fashion after the bye week. I think we're going to beat the Steelers and the Packers, but that's coming later. We're going to shock a lot of people. We're going to beat the Packers in Lambeau. But, all right, man, I'm gone. It's 313 J-Mo. Shout out DVE. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know y'all thoughts on this, so we can get to talking about this offense. A lot of people have their own takes on the offense, but honestly, this is the real take. Kenny G needing to change the pace back like Dwayne Washington, Greg Robinson, and the play calling. It's simple as that. That's what's bringing us down. Not letting Stafford loose until it's too late. And we need to run this no huddle. I need to find me a way to get in a circle and tell them, run the no huddle. They cannot stop us, especially a young defensive secondary like New Orleans. And Lattimore, that rookie, he's actually a pretty good corner. He's actually good. Like, don't sleep on him. But let Stafford loose, man. But all right, man, I'm gone.